Finance Minister on the 16th of December. Delegation will include all industry chambers, that's CII, FICCI, ASSOCHAM, PhD chambers, etc. Joining us now is Sunil Kanoria, the Vice President of SREI Infra and the President of ASSOCHAM. Mr. Kanoria, appreciate you joining us. What is going to be the point of this meeting, sir? Because it seems like the political deadlock continues. There was a meeting in Parliament even today between the Congress and the BJP. You just heard what Mr. Anand Sharma had to say, that 1st April 2016 is not sacrosanct. The government hasn't been able to convince them of the changes that they intend to make this a better bill. Are you at all hopeful?
Well, the way it looks like, it doesn't seem so hopeful for this Parliament session because there have been continuous washout in the Parliament. It is pretty disappointing, definitely to the industry. To our perspective, as we have said, for the economy has been going through a major challenge for many years now. And in order to revive it, the GST, to our perspective at ASSOCHAM, is the Brahmas to basically be able to revive the economy much faster. The reason is basically today to do business within the country is a big challenge. And that is what, if the parliamentarians look at and see the real problem in movement of goods and services between states, is such a challenge, and it really impacts economic development and growth.
That part is well understood, and I don't think anyone. That part is well understood, and I don't think anyone argues with that. But what in specific are you going to raise when you meet the Finance Minister as part of that industry meeting that will take place on the 16th of December? We've now got the recommendations of the Chief Economic Advisors panel. The revenue neutral rate of 15 to 15.5%, the standard rate of 18%, and the demerit rate as high as 40%. Are you okay with the rates, or are there going to be any specific comments that you will make on the rates itself?
Well, broadly, the rates are fine. We are only wanting that the rate of 40% is restricted to only a very limited luxury item and not all. Otherwise, it will impact the overall development, more particularly in the auto sector and all. We need to take care. So what the details would be, it will yet to be seen. But basically, our view on that day would be that how we would want to express the concerns of the industry on all the traders, that how important
what are the other concerns,
is.
Mr. What are the other concerns, sir? We know the importance of the GST. One specific concern that you intend to put on the table is the demerit rate, which you believe is high, and it should not apply to the basket of products that the government is currently looking at, which include things like tobacco, luxury cars, aerated drinks, and so on and so forth. What else will you specifically put on the table as concerns on the back of the recommendations that have come in?
Well, the other thing would be that we would like to ensure that India is treated as one, and there is no additional tax because of some of the states which may be producing states. And there was a discussion in the past of 1% additional tax for that. I think we should not have that. We should subsume all this into it. And secondly, even the stamp duty which is there, that should get subsumed into the overall GST. And that is what will really help even the real estate to come into line within the framework of the economic development of the country.
All right, Mr. Kanoria, we'll have to leave it there. Appreciate you joining us here on What's Hot. That big meeting with the Finance Minister planned for the 16th of December. Two specific concerns that the industry intends to raise is one on the demerit rate of 40% and what will be taxed at that rate. And of course, the other is the 1% entry tax, which we understand the government anyway intends to do away with, Nentara.
And Shireen, finally on What's Hot, in his